Hello, guys, and welcome back. We just took a rough loss in Game 3. It happens. The deck's not the greatest. We're not the greatest. We'll live. But through our sadness, through the melancholy times we have now, we got in the legend. We found him.
We found him. A wild Bianchi has appeared.
A wild Bianchi. Shout outs to Alex Bianchi, who took a couple moments in between rounds of his pre-release to jump in the booth with us and share some insights.
How's it going, guys? Got one question before we start.
Yes. So one question.
What episode is this?
This is
two questions.
Well, it's not necessarily an episode. Any of the live podcasts we don't consider episodes. This is our third live episode.
All right. Why is it taking me this long to get on the Slam Dunklers podcast?
I think we needed to build up the mythos.
We needed to build up the celebrity. I want so badly.
I mean, Blaine was on the podcast before.
That was just because he was already there. If you would have been there, we would have put you on instead of him.
All right.
But I want so badly for you to top 8 at GP, just so the shout outs to Alex Bianchi meme gets mainstream.
Just so it actually means something.
Yeah.
It's really what we want.
That'd be so great. If you win a pro tour, that would just be great. That would just be the best.
I know we were hoping in Detroit that you had top 8 and just the shout outs to Alex Bianchi thing, it would catch on. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
As long as it's more popular than anything Tom Martell has done.
Yeah, we hate Tom Martell.
I'm with you on that one.
Yes.
The Tom Martell hate, I have all of it.
Yeah, that's good. But, before we were setting up the mics, things like that, I asked you if there were any softball questions you wanted, and you really didn't have any. So I'm going to ask you, have you ever played softball in your life?
No, only T-ball and youth baseball.
You did play T-ball, youth baseball?
Yeah.
What position?
I played outfield and pitcher.
Okay. Not so bad. I know no one listening knows anything about baseball.
No. Shout outs to Marquise Grissom.
Shout outs to Mark. What are your thoughts? Who's your favorite baseball player?
I swear if you say Ichiro, it's just the most racist thing ever.
Perfect throw by Ichiro. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't really like baseball as a sport. It's pretty much the worst to watch.
That's fine. That's fair.
That's probably right.
It's awful.
Yeah, so you've been on this recent string of success, doing very well at most events you've been in. Game day champion 3-0 at this event. We're assuming you're just going to be first place here.
Just an assumption, yeah.
Just an assumption. It's probably true.
Unless I run into another game day champion on my way.
That's true.
But
I
don't know what I'll do.
If you run into a game day champion, you can't.
Champion.
There can only be one. You know that you'll always be the game day champion in my heart.
So, in Detroit, you did get a bed because you day two'd, and Darren said beds were for closers, and you're a closer. What were you playing?
I was playing Blue, White, Red Splinter Twin.
Yes. And
it was a deck designed by Caleb Durward.
Yeah.
He was like maybe last year, him and Joe Bernal, I believe.
Yeah, Joe Bernal.
And I decided to switch to that deck on Tuesday before the GP, just like on a whim because I didn't like anything else. I tried literally every Blue, White, Red deck you could play in Modern.
Went through all the iterations.
Geist aggro, everything. And I really like the Twin version once I tried it.
All right. You ended up going X2 day 1?
Yep, X2 day 1.
And how'd you end up doing day 2?
3-3 day 2, not so great.
Yeah.
Didn't finish in the money, top 100.
Yeah.
But,
it's not bad.
It's a solid event. I mean, you're going to have those days where, you get some bad draws. Just day 2 is a huge accomplishment.
Yeah, I was just really happy to make day 2. This was my first day 2.
And
yeah.
The most important question about Grand Prix Detroit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm asking, right?
I know. I think I know.
Well, answer the question as though I assume I had already asked it.
Yes, I did set a Grand Prix record and Magic World record this past weekend.
And what was that?
Going 0-2 in a single elimination event.
On top of that,
you wouldn't think it's possible.
You pulled the legendary Mike Thomas. You went to an event with 3 buys.
Yep.
Jumped in an event just to make sure no one else could get those
just
buys.
to dream crush the
buys. You
gotta
block other people.
You have to buy deny.
Yeah.
Even though it's only 2 buys now.
You
can't let people get those.
Just like the Kemi Mutombo, you got to just block.
All right. The last round just started, but I need one thing out of you. Can you give a shout out to Alex Bianchi to yourself?
No. Under the new legend rule, one of me will explode. Can't let that happen.
Fair enough.
He is the man, the myth, the legend.
Either my
right there.
shout out will explode or I will explode.
Does not want to legend rule himself out. What a pro player here.
What? Yeah, that's pro right there. He's looking ahead. We would have just windmill slammed the self shout out and just died.
Yep.
Alex, don't worry. We'll be giving you shout outs as long as we can. And we hope you continue having your success. And we'd love to have you on your podcast again.
Thank you. I hope I get on the podcast again sometime.
Good luck against Joe Mario this round. You're gonna need it.
Yeah. All right. Thanks.
Shout out to Alex Bianchi.
Hopefully you get paired down against us and we'll just scoop to you.
Hopefully.